Them missing out on you is no doubt. And when I also just say like let, is about somebody can miss you, then stop missing you. And then miss you, then stop missing you. Somebody can also be like, oh, you know what? I missed this about them. And you don't want it to ever be that, because you want it to be that if, let's say, you want someone in your life or you wanted them to see your value, they have to understand that in general, who you are as a whole, this is your worth. You know, like in some relationships, how some people can just call up people or be around people for beneficial reasons, or once like they lose somebody for good, then as I said in my one of my most recent videos, the regrets come in. And once those regret feelings come in, that's the missing you aspect following up, or even drink, and then that's leading them to reaching out, which is not the point of the video, but that tends to happen. At the end of the day, though, your worth needs to remain. They probably miss the idea of you. That could be one thing, but it can transition into now this person's respecting themselves. This is why boundaries and expectations will always matter, because if somebody's like, dang, they just fall for anything. Dang, they're a yes man or woman. Dang, if I call them up after even they ignore me 2-3 times, they're going to reach out to me. Another big aspect of it is literally you as a whole, as I kind of said already, because let's say if you're lacking one area, right? So they can miss the area that you weren't lacking in, right? But once you've separated yourself and you're locking in, not only does that allow you to go ahead and pour more into yourself and build yourself up, which is what we want. We love that. And we want no distractions. We don't want no setbacks. And then that area that you're lacking in, you then get to put in more work, but they doubted that you could make that work. They thought you couldn't. Or whoever it is, that one person, they think that, man, they're not going to find better. Or, man, I was the best that they gotten. No, the thing is, I understand when people become guarded and put their like vulnerability to the side, because people do get let down. People do get mistreated. And that's the other aspect of like, don't think somebody missing you is honestly winning or the prize, which I'll break down in a second. But don't miss out on the 70% off store wide. So many goodies. If you are going through anything right now, consultations are available. Whatever it is, consultations are about anything. We can get online and talk about that. And then as far as all the other things that I have available with ebooks, and even master classes and so many other options, it's to help you through any situation. It's not just relationships, it's overall in your life. Where are you at right now that you want to make a change? 2025 is literally right around the corner, literally a month from now, literally. Are you really going to go into this, let's say, this next 2 weeks, not having things figured out, not being online and not knowing where you're headed? No. And that's why when I talk to you or when I make these products, I put in so much effort and I'm trying my hardest to help you, because we want guarantees. We want to make sure that you are set straight. And I'm saying this because if you go and get any product, or simply just even talk to me for 15 minutes, because I do have that available as well, you will see that you can start changing your mind, or whatever it is that's your end goal, we will have a whole set plan and you're set, you're locked in. So if you do want to change, if you are serious, you can go ahead and get on my website. The links are down below, and see what is suitable for you. Now let me move on to the next thing, and this is all about also recognizing you have areas that you want to work on. And so when somebody does miss you, what makes it not a prize or something that you can be jumping up and down and need to be so excited about, is just because of the facts of that person is literally maybe just again liking or missing something about you. With that being said, if you were to fall back, that area that you needed to work on could have even been started, but unfortunately that distraction, or that, man, I want to fulfill my emotions, I just want to I just wanna, because it was already hard to not talk to them for 2 weeks. That is just gonna have you even be dealing with more of the acceptance of someone, or the normalizing and comfortability aspect of things, where you're not gonna be allowing yourself to ever get through without having them, because you're valuing the missing you. Now, there's so many great qualities about you. I always will say this because this is a fact. Never ever let someone put that down, or never let it be that that's not true about you. Never let it be that, oh, they don't really think that about you, or oh, they don't really see that, because that doesn't matter. That doesn't. And when they do even miss you and they are now seeing it or feeling it, doesn't even matter then. I want you to be pouring so much into you, because while they miss you, you are building up. While they, back to regret as well, while they're regretting and wishing that they can have this second chance, or man, it was good with them, it doesn't matter. That's the past at this point. And if you're building up yourself, that's all that you should be like looking forward towards. And also, don't let your current situation or circumstances give you an idea of this is how things will forever be, because that's just a letdown. That's also just going to set you up to not even unleash, let's say, or get to so much that you have within yourself already. And that's also just back to the idea of your mind. And metaphysics, that's how it goes. Mind and body, right? Mind and body are one. So the aspect of even, let's say, you missing them, you can have that reminiscent, you can have your feelings come up, or you're thinking about if they do miss you, but never allow that to be a stronger factor or mean more than what should be valuable or honorable to yourself. So don't let that one really go over your head. It's literally like allowing yourself to learn how to love yourself. The hardest stuff that has been a challenge for you, or something that you've always noticed that you ran away from, or even you fell off from, you have to get back on track on getting that right and getting that straight. Now, in my upcoming videos, I'll do a lot more videos like these types that I've done most recently, and I'll still be doing uplifting, motivating videos. Well, they all are, but in different forms. This video still, I'm aiming at letting you know that the bigger picture is you. What are you doing for you? What are you doing to better you? You matter the most, and that's true. Okay, so don't miss out on the amazing deals that are going on right now. Like I said, the links are down below. Of course, if you want to be a Patreon member, you can check it out, and I'll see you on Patreon. Bye, y'all.